Donovan, have some of this gin. I'm told it's the finest bootleg in Harborview. Let's find out, shall we? Donovan, are you present?
No. Give me a break, Helen, will you?
Where did you tell her you were this afternoon?
But when it comes to you, Hel, I tell Diana very little.
I'll bet. What did you tell the office? I did my standard sick headache routine.
I told the office what I always tell the office. That I had pressing business in inner southeast. And I cannot tell a lie.
Then why do you seem everywhere but here?
I'm here. I'm here.
Are you ever? Oh, boy.
Get off it, Helen. I mean, this isn't about you or Diana. It's about that blasted Thomas Dawson.
Annex, the continuing story of a peculiar bend in the avenue. Traffic goes north, traffic goes south. The streetcar runs between. And all we can do is try to keep up.
What keeps my son Jake? Truck in the shop or not, he should have returned on the streetcar from that downtown delivery by now.
Well, look on the bright side, Ma. At least the rain stopped.
Lois, you're not wearing the apron.
What apron?
Don't try that. The apron that any employee of this market wears. I wear one, Jake wears one, and you wear one.
Love me as your daughter, not your shopkeep.
You are working in this store and you'll help any customer who steps inside. No way are you too good to wear an apron.
Ma'am, do you sell food here? I thought this was a hardware store.
No. You're going to make a fine school teacher in this city. You just have to find where you fit in. Until then, sister, put on the apron.
Oh, if you say so.
Now I have to make a run to Woodbury, to the bank.
Muddy boots, Ma.
I'm taking the streetcar, Miss Chilton.
Avoid bandits.
I'd weep for those bandits.
So would I. See you soon.
Goodbye.
It's cozy how Ma can watch the store from across the street at the house and vice versa. A prison with streetcar service.
He's given you trouble before, that Dawson character, hasn't he?
Diana's neighbor and friend of the family. He's an insufferable, self-righteous bore. I knew him when I saw him.
What's he doing?
Well, he's trying to poison Diana against me. I just know it.
Has he said or done anything?
No, but I told you, I knew him when I saw him. Oh, Helen, do you have to smoke?
Yes. So, Dawson's horning in on your territory, eh, Captain?
Perish the thought. I'm keeping an eye on him.
Oh, why don't you two just rent a warehouse and beat the hell out of one another and get it over with?
Oh, Helen.
Don't Helen me. Now, let's not devote any more time to the widow woman or any of her little friends.
You really have it in for Diana, don't you?
Lover, as far as I'm concerned, your little friend Diana sank the Lusitania.
Well, please bear in mind that Diana's part of a much larger picture.
So you keep telling me, although you won't tell me more than that. What is this bigger picture? What are we talking about?
Oh, if we prevail, our fortunes will be made.
Where exactly do we fit in, Donovan? You know your whole production of teaching me the land game and us running the Shackelford together and ruling over Harborview?
Be patient, my love. One day in our time. Just be patient.
What was that?
You sound like someone on the fire escape. I'll check it out.
Donovan, be careful.
Diana?
Hello, Mother.
I thought I might find you here on the bluff above the swamp region.
It was the sister spot.
Sister spot? Explain, child.
When I first came here, that summer, Sophie and I had these long walks along the bluffs, along the path. Those walks were the highlight of her day. I was only here those few weeks, but we were out here every morning. I don't think we missed one. She said that on those walks, sometimes we didn't have to talk at all. I miss those walks.
Give me your hand, child.
I'm sorry for all the things I said to you earlier. I know I hurt you. After Tom left, I was so angry. He hit my weak spot, you know?
Oh, I'm sure that he did not intend to be...
That's just it. I know he didn't, yet it's my weak spot, all the same.
Pride.
No, it isn't pride. It's worse. It's insecurity, that feeling that everyone I love is quietly packing a suitcase to leave me.
Didn't your father and I...
You did, but Father is gone, and Mother, you're mortal yourself. Like Sophie and Lowell, I am so afraid of being left alone, and sometimes that fear makes me say unkind things to those that I love.
You weren't wrong when what you said earlier. Perhaps I overdo it, particularly with Henry gone. We'll work on it. You'll have more space. I remind you, Diana, that I also lost Sophie and your father.
I know we share that. That's why I thought you'd understand. What I need is someone in my life, and I think I found him. Donovan takes away the fear and fills me, and that fear of being alone, Mother, I had to give up Lowell and Sophie and then Father. I don't want to give Donovan up too. Do you understand?
Yes, Diana. More than you will ever know. The evenings turn cool again. Let's journey home, and I'll cook you up or rather, let's get you home.
So it's come to this. I suppose I could clean something while I'm standing here. It beats watching traffic pass on Delaney. Oh, Lord, customers. Good afternoon.
Regards.
The same.
May I help you?
We're up from Woodbury, just checking out how the store is faring. We run a tea shop.
How nice. Down at Woodbury?
Yes, right down on the main street. We also sell jams, jellies, biscuits.
Croissants?
Let's not get hasty.
Is Mrs. Chilton here? We'd like to say hello.
She's on an errand. I'm her daughter.
You're Lois Chilton?
Yes, and you are?
Oh yes, the school marm between schoolhouses.
Your names?
Never give up on a dream or a love.
You'll find something soon enough. You'll love again.
Who are you people?
You appear to have another customer.
What's he doing here?
May I help you?
Yes, I believe so. I require a few items for baking.
That's fine. What are you baking?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Well, laugh as you may, it relaxes my mind and soothes a troubled soul.
Is your soul so troubled?
At present, yes. Are you Jake Chilton's sister?
That's me, Lois Chilton. And you?
I'm Tom Dawson. I live 1 block to the south.
You're Nancy's father.
That I am. Speaking of Nancy, there she goes past the store window. She's with Jake. He must be walking her home from the streetcar stop. Young man was raised well.
Thank you. Because his older sister helped raise him. Jake's nearly a decade younger than I am. He was just a baby when Papa died. Ma had to run the store, so Lois ran the house. Jake's a good boy, and Nancy's a lovely girl. Very bright. I fear my brother has quite lost his heart to her.
Is that so?
Verily, Mr. Dawson.
Tom, please.
Tom, you see how those two strain to hear our conversation from the other side of the store?
Oh, them. We call them the Scolds. They run neighborhood gossip up and down Delaney between Woodbury and Harborview. Anything said within earshot of them is public record.
I'll bear that in mind.
Do.
More customers. It's getting crowded in here.
Old Miss Pembroke and Diana, Lord.
Oh, my.
What is it?
I do hope your mother is insured.
Why, hello, Tom. We were out on a stroll and I stopped by with Diana to greet our newest arrival. Diana, this is Lois Chilton, Olivia's daughter and your next-door neighbor. A school teacher in Pennsylvania and now here to help her mother mind the store. Isn't that right, dear?
Something like that.
It's a pleasure, Lois. Welcome.
Lois, you and Tom are acquainted?
Just.
Diana, won't you say hello to neighbor Tom?
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, Diana.